Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. From the sounds of it, Paul Walker was having a pretty good day on November 30, 2013. By then 20 years had passed since he made his daytime debut as Brandon Collins, the teenage dreamboat to whom Victoria Newman wouldn't give the time of day. The 40-year-old was not only a movie star, boasting a resume that went from thrillers such as Joy Ride to blue-chip films like Clint Eastwood's Flags of Our Fathers. He was central to the hit The Fast and the Furious franchise. At the time, he was working on the 7th movie in the series. But that all changed at about 3:30 in the afternoon. After leaving an event for his charity, Reach Out Worldwide, which sought to provide aid to victims of Super Typhoon Yolanda, Walker was involved in an accident with his friend Roger Rodas, who drove his sports car into a lamppost and 2 trees. So horrific was the incident that it left both of their bodies burned beyond recognition. The world, understandably, was devastated. Walker hadn't just been a modern-day matinee idol, he'd been a hell of an actor, and on top of that, one who had seemed like an innately decent fellow. Actually, he hadn't just seemed innately decent. As Eric Braeden told KCAL9 in Los Angeles in 2013, what you saw was what you got with Walker. The two had worked together twice. The first time was during Walker's short Young and Restless stint, when Victor's daughter, then Heather Tom, now Katie on The Bold and the Beautiful, was so besotted with older man Ryan McNeil that she hardly noticed that oceans were envious of the blue of Brandon's eyes. Check out the then newbie below, tearing Scott Reeves a new one. Braeden and Walker then re-teamed as father and son in the 1998 comedy Meet the Deedles, with Steve Van Wormer below as Walker's brother. The up-and-comer was just so unpretentious, Braeden told the CBS affiliate. An easygoing Southern California guy. I've worked with quite a few young people over the years, he added. But I had a feeling that he would make it on the big screen. You find very few actors with his basic honesty or sincerity. Say, while you're here, maybe you can also tell us WTH that is on Braden's shoulder above? A squirrel in sunglasses. A ferret that got laid. We legit have no idea and have been majorly fixated on it to keep this article from leaving us depressed. On the anniversary of his death, a loving tribute to the movie heartthrob who began his career on Young and Restless. He was just so unpretentious. It has been exactly a year since the world lost one of its most cherished Hollywood stars. A man whose journey from daytime television to box office legend captured the hearts of millions. Though his life was tragically cut short, his legacy continues to shine, illuminating the path for aspiring actors who dare to dream as he once did. Today, we remember him not just for the roles he played on screen, but for the authenticity and warmth that defined him off it. The humble beginnings on The Young and the Restless. Before he graced the silver screen and became a global heartthrob, he was simply Ethan Donovan, a passionate but flawed young man on The Young and the Restless. The year was 2004, and daytime television had yet to witness the magnetic charm of a new actor who would soon take Juneau City by storm. Ethan was the quintessential soap opera character. Brooding yet sensitive, conflicted yet endearing. But it was the actor's portrayal of Ethan that elevated the character beyond the script's confines. Even in those early days, it was evident that he was destined for something greater. Showrunner Maria Hernandez recalls his audition vividly. He walked in, and there was this quiet confidence about him. He didn't have the swagger of someone trying to impress. He was just authentic, and that's rare in this industry. His portrayal of Ethan resonated with viewers. Fan forums buzzed with discussions about his character's moral dilemmas and love life. But what truly captivated audiences was his relatability. He made you believe in the goodness of people, says longtime fan Denise Caldwell. Ethan wasn't perfect, but he had a heart. And you could tell the actor did too. A Star is Born, the transition to Hollywood. Despite his success on The Young and the Restless, He never intended to stay in the world of soap operas. His ambitions extended far beyond the soundstages of daytime TV. In 2007, he left the show to pursue a career in film, a move that many predicted would lead to obscurity. But they were wrong. His breakout role came just 2 years later in the indie darling Sunset Boulevard Nights, where he played a struggling musician trying to make sense of love and loss in Los Angeles. The film's director, Michael Green, recalls the actor's commitment to the role. He lived that character. He didn't just play a musician, he became one. He learned to play the guitar, wrote songs, and even performed live during filming. The film was a critical success, earning him a Best Actor nomination at the Independent Spirit Awards. Hollywood took notice, and soon he was landing leading roles in major studio films. From romantic dramas to action thrillers, his versatility as an actor set him apart from his contemporaries. The heartthrob who stayed grounded. As his star continued to rise, so did his fan base. He was labeled a heartthrob, a title he wore reluctantly. Unlike many of his peers, he never let fame define him. He was just so unpretentious, says co-star and close friend Emma Roberts. Fame never changed him. He still drove the same beat-up car, still went to the same coffee shop, and still took the time to talk to fans. Despite his growing fame, he remained a fixture in his hometown. Residents recall seeing him at local charity events, mentoring young actors, and even volunteering at the community theater where he had once performed as a teenager. He never forgot where he came from, says childhood friend Jason Miller. Even when he was in Hollywood, his heart was always here. A legacy of love and kindness. While his on-screen performances brought him fame, it was his off-screen kindness that left a lasting impact. He was a vocal advocate for mental health awareness, often sharing his own struggles with anxiety and depression. His openness inspired countless fans to seek help and destigmatized conversations around mental health. In 2019, he founded the Live True Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to providing resources and support for those struggling with mental illness. He wanted everyone to know it was okay to not be okay, says the foundation's director, Sarah Bennett. He believed in the power of community and connection. His philanthropic efforts extended beyond mental health. He was also passionate about environmental conservation, often using his platform to raise awareness about climate change and support eco-friendly initiatives. He had this incredible sense of responsibility, says longtime publicist Rachel Adams. He felt it was his duty to use his fame for good. The tragic loss. The news of his passing on November 30, 2023, sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and beyond. He died in a car accident while on his way to a charity event. A cruel twist of fate that left his fans, friends, and family in mourning. Tributes poured in from around the world, each one a testament to the profound impact he had on those who knew him and those who only knew of him. Emma Roberts shared a heartfelt post on social media, writing, "The world lost a light today, but his spirit lives on in all of us who were lucky enough to know him." His co-stars from The Young and The Restless also paid tribute, with many recalling the early days of his career and the promise he always showed. "He was one of the good ones," wrote actor Eric Braeden. "Talented, kind, and humble. We were lucky to have him." Remembering the man behind the fame. As we mark the first anniversary of his death, it is not just the actor we remember, but the man, the friend, the mentor, the advocate. His legacy is one of authenticity, kindness, and resilience. His sister, Lauren, shares a memory that encapsulates who he was. "He once told me, it's not about the roles I play, it's about the lives I touch," and he lived by that. He touched so many lives, and for that, we are forever grateful. Today, fans around the world are honoring his memory in their own ways. By rewatching his films, donating to his foundation, or simply reflecting on the impact he had on their lives. For many, his story is a reminder that success is not measured by fame or fortune, but by the kindness we show to others and the difference we make in the world. Conclusion: a legacy that lives on. Though he may no longer be with us, his legacy continues to inspire. He was more than a heartthrob, more than an actor. He was a beacon of hope and compassion in an industry often criticized for its superficiality. As we remember him today, we celebrate a life well lived, a career that left an indelible mark on Hollywood, and a spirit that will forever be missed. He may have started as a young man navigating the complexities of life in Genoa City, but he ended as a star who reminded us all of the power of authenticity, kindness, and love. And for that, he will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hawaii and ARG Update YouTube channel for more update news.